Let's dive in. You'd think ancient arts are museum relics, right? But one of the oldest, Islamic calligraphy, is making a huge comeback. And it's not just old scholars reviving it. Young, digital-savvy artists are leading the charge, turning this sacred art into a global movement. For years, it seemed doomed, replaced by printing presses, computers, and phones. Who'd spend days perfecting a letter when you can just type? But people started craving something real, something with soul. That's where Islamic calligraphy returned, bigger than ever. The luxury pen market is booming, but this is deeper. 1,000 years of tradition, meditation, and rebellion against disposable culture. It's a quiet revolution, fought with reed pens, not swords. The most surprising part? It's the new generation proving ancient doesn't mean irrelevant. While we chase speed, this movement values patience and meaning. The revival of Islamic calligraphy shows some things are too beautiful to leave behind. It's not a relic, it's a living, breathing art form. This is a cultural reset. Meet Soraya. She's in her 20s, rocks sneakers, and her Instagram is art itself. In her studio, surrounded by ink and handmade paper, she's a guardian of a 1,000-year-old tradition. Soraya isn't just copying old texts, she's reimagining them for a generation raised on memes. Her journey began feeling disconnected from her heritage, until a video of a Turkish master changed everything. She saw calligraphy as music, architecture, prayer, a bridge to her roots. For Soraya, it's reclamation, taking back a fading piece of culture and making it her voice. Her work says, "Our culture isn't a museum piece, it's alive and evolving." She uses social media to teach ancient techniques, collaborates with designers, and brings calligraphy into the 21st century. Soraya is the bridge between past and future, sacred and secular. She proves you don't have to choose between tradition and modernity. You can be both. And her story is just beginning. You might think calligraphy is just fancy handwriting, but in Islamic culture, it's the art form. Creating images was discouraged, so artists poured their genius into the written word, especially the Quran. Beautifying the word was an act of worship. Calligraphy became the visual backbone of Islamic civilization, on mosques, coins, textiles, and manuscripts. It unified a vast world, from Spain to China, with a shared visual language. Each script, Kufic, Thuluth, and more, has its own personality and spiritual weight. Choosing a script is like picking the right musical scale for a song. The script itself is part of the message. When Soraya picks up her pen, she's tapping into centuries of history and spirituality. It's more than handwriting, it's soul writing. Preserving it means preserving a core piece of global heritage. The written word becomes an experience, a connection to the divine. That's the big deal. It's art with soul. Soraya's mastery didn't come from a quick tutorial. It's a grueling spiritual apprenticeship, months spent perfecting a single letter, like Alif. Her Istanbul-based teacher was relentless, critiquing every tiny flaw. The precision is insane, fractions of a millimeter, perfect harmony of hand, pen, and ink. At first, it was frustrating, but through repetition, she learned to breathe with the pen. Her hand and tool became one. The process became meditation. The grind was about disciplining mind and ego, not just skill. Slowly, her lines transformed into graceful curves, letters that danced. In calligraphy, you're never truly a master. The journey is the destination. Even now, she drills basics daily, refining her craft. Humility and dedication separate hobbyists from true artists. Anything beautiful requires patience, sacrifice, and grind. Soraya's journey is proof. The art lives in the process. Let's talk tools. The kalam, a reed pen, hand-carved for each artist, is the star. The cut of the nib shapes the entire script, like a musician tuning an instrument. Ink isn't store-bought, it's handmade from soot, water, and gum arabic, ground for hours for the perfect flow. Paper is special too. Smooth, absorbent, often polished and treated for the ideal surface. Every element is chosen with care, each sheet a canvas prepared with intention. A piece of calligraphy is a symphony of natural elements, reed, soot, paper, brought together by the artist's hand. Soraya knows each pen's personality, mixes her own ink, and adapts to the day's humidity. Her connection to her tools gives the art its soul. It's a holistic process, a collaboration between artist and earth. The materials matter as much as the skill. The result? Art that breathes. That's the magic. Soraya started posting her work online, expecting a few likes, but her mesmerizing videos went viral. People were captivated. Suddenly, Islamic calligraphy was filled with fresh work from young artists worldwide. Soraya became the face of a movement, making the art accessible and cool. She showed you don't need to be a scholar to practice. Anyone can join in. Museums and galleries took notice, featuring contemporary calligraphers alongside historical masters. Brands wanted her scripts for fashion, tech, even tattoos. Soraya navigated this new world, keeping the art's sacred essence intact. The revival is about more than art. It's about identity and pride. For many young Muslims, her work is a source of cultural confidence. Calligraphy offers a powerful counter-narrative to stereotypes. Soraya didn't just revive an art form, she revived a generation's sense of worth. That's real impact. The fusion of ancient art and modern tech is where things get exciting. Soraya's time-lapse videos and live streams turn her studio into a global classroom. Learning calligraphy used to require years with a master. Now anyone can join online workshops. She breaks down the alphabet, shares tutorials, and builds a supportive digital community. Social media is her gallery, letting her experiment and get instant feedback. She blends classic scripts with neon colors, collaborates with animators, and invents new styles. The digital canvas lets her push boundaries, keeping the art alive and evolving. Tradition isn't about preserving ashes, it's about passing on the flame. By using modern tools, Soraya ensures the flame burns brighter. Technology isn't the enemy of tradition, it's its ally. It bridges 1,000-year-old art with a new generation. The story continues, one beautiful letter at a time, and it's being shared around the world. Think you can't do calligraphy? Think again. Good handwriting isn't required. Calligraphy is about drawing shapes, not writing. Anyone with patience can learn. You don't need fancy gear, just a bamboo pen, ink, and paper. The community is welcoming, with free tutorials and beginner groups everywhere. The barrier to entry has never been lower. It's an invitation to slow down, disconnect, and create something real. You don't have to be Muslim or Arab. This art is about universal beauty and mindfulness. People from all backgrounds are falling in love with its meditative process. In a noisy world, forming a perfect letter is therapy. Start small, draw one letter, feel the pen, enjoy the process. The revolution is here and the door is open. All you have to do is step in. Soraya's story is just the beginning. What she's done for Islamic calligraphy is a blueprint for reviving ancient arts everywhere. These crafts are treasure troves of wisdom, beauty, and identity, waiting to be rediscovered. In upcoming episodes, we'll meet artists and innovators keeping traditions alive. We'll dive into techniques, history, and how these arts are being remixed for a new generation. From 3D printing to AI, we'll explore the intersection of ancient craft and cutting-edge tech. This is a global cultural renaissance. These art forms aren't just surviving, they're thriving. They empower communities and connect us to our shared heritage. The past isn't a burden, it's a source of strength and inspiration. If you believe in the power of art to change the world, join us. Subscribe, stay tuned, and be part of this story. The next stroke is about to be made. Don't miss it.